This episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Domaincom. Today on Film Riot, we're going up, up, and away.
So, like, who do I make it out to? You or the other you?
That's new.
Eris. It's Superman.
I could see that.
The real Superman.
Nope.
Everybody wants to get fit. Nobody wants to put in the work.
Who is this?
Superman.
But you're in a Batman shirt.
What?
You're standing next to Superman in a Batman shirt.
How is that relevant?
I mean, I'm supposed to believe that's Superman when you're in a Batman shirt?
What does me wearing a Batman shirt have to do with anything?
Batman.
He's a DC character too.
Batman.
They work together.
When I punch a dude, it looks like this.
Where did he come from?
Krypton.
Oh my god.
Some think so.
Dude, who is this guy?
Kal-El, Clark Kent, Superman.
Kryptonite is green.
He looks like a Jersey Shore reject in cosplay.
I could lift the car.
No, you can't.
Like this.
How impressive is that?
He's not actually lifting a car.
But like, you can imagine it there though.
Gym, tan, laundry.
Okay, how did he get into the house?
Oh, he was selling cookies.
Huh?
I bought a few Thin Mints.
Keep it right, keep it tight.
So true.
Girl Scout cookies.
Superman cookies.
He is not Superman.
Bro, he can hear you.
Sup, bro?
I know he can. He's standing right next to you.
Sup, bro?
Hi.
24/7.
What are you doing?
I told Soups, mind if I call you Soups?
Keep it poppin'.
Yeah, poppin'.
Josh, the checkbook?
Oh, I told Soups he can borrow some money.
Absolutely not.
Dude.
He's a phony, you idiot. He's trying to con you.
Bro, he has super hearing. He can hear you.
I know he can hear me. He's standing right
I
there.
can lift the car.
You have to go.
No, Eris, Superman.
Out. Out, not Superman.
Wait. What did you do? Want some Thin Mints? Logo.
Welcome to Film Riot, the show that takes a mystery out of the effects and techniques, going to some of your favorite Hollywood films. I'm your host, Ryan Connolly, and today we continue our love of The Man of Steel, since the film is now out for us to shove into our eye sockets. And today we cover the flying scene, because of this tweeter right here. Hey Ryan, I was wondering if you could show how to fly using After Effects. Think of a Film Riot special for the new MOS. Well, yes, but when I see MOS, I think of without sound, not Man of Steel, because, you know, film terms and whatnot. Now we made this pretty approachable, all of it done in After Effects without the need of 3D software, and to start it off, of course, shooting the footage, which we did in front of a green screen, and as you can see, not of all of our actors inside the green screen, but that is okay since those parts are not moving. We can easily mask that out. The thing is that you need to be sure to have the cape on the green, since that's the thing that's really flopping around and would be absolutely hell to mask. And this is the biggest key to shooting your footage. Make sure you have something to get your actor's cape or clothing flopping around to simulate the wind. But inside of After Effects, I will key my actor, then pre-comp him so he's in his layer by himself, which I then made into a 3D layer, added a camera, placed my actor where I wanted him, and then pick-whipped the camera's point of interest to the position of my actor's layer. We do this so that the camera will always be looking at the actor's layer. Now, create a new composition and find the biggest cloud image you can, like above 2K big.
If I'm being honest, your movies kind of sound like cardboard.
Now scale it up massive and keyframe each to move from the bottom to the top of the image to the speed you were looking for, but keep in mind that this is your background image, so it's not going to move quite as fast as your subject or your foreground. Then I will do the same with the other two images I got coming in right after the first and then the next one after the second, and transition between them using opacity as I move from one to the next. And we of course will turn on motion blur here as well. Back in our main comp, I will add this to the bottom, then turn it 3D and move it back in Z-space a bit, then of course scale it up to fill the edges. Next up are the foreground clouds, so create a solid, add particular, which you can get particular from Red Giant, and I suggest you do, because it is so good. So good.
Don't make fun of that.
Inside particular, open emitter and set particles per second to 500, emitter to box, X rotation to -71, Y to -8, and velocity to 10,000. Then set velocity random to 0, velocity for motion to 0, and emitter size X, Y, and Z to 3000. We also positioned our emitter just outside of the top of the frame. But next we move to the particle tab. In here we will set life to 3, particle type to cloudlet, feather to 100, size to 250, size random to 59, and opacity to 5, which will give us some nice fluffy cloud action. Next, go into shading, turn that on, then change light fall off to none AE, the ambient to 20, diffuse to 80, and turn on shadow lit for aux.
What? Wait, you just confused me.
Now inside of shadow lit settings, set your color to white, and now we can twirl particular closed and create a new light in our comp, and we're just gonna position this above our frame. Now at this point, I will tweak my actor's layer a bit since I have enough to blend him all in nicely. So I'll add a color correction to match him to his background, and a light wrap, which I will use to darken his layer since he is in front of the sun and the lightness. Then I'm going to use Puppet Tool to correct his pose. He's not quite looking right since he was standing on the ground, so I'm gonna use the Puppet Tool to point the tip of his feet down, his arms more straight up, and just some extra posture adjustments. But there is plenty left to make this shot work, so a quick break from the people who make this show happen for you, and then that stuff. .net is like that sexy woman that you would love to date, but it's never gonna happen for you. Or could it happen for you? Domain.com could be your Ryan Gosling. That's a crazy, stupid love reference. See what I'm saying?
I heard it.
Like you're Steve Carell and Domain.com's Ryan Gosling.
Like I'm Steve Carell? Like specifically?
Well, like anybody who wants a domain is Steve Carell.
Oh, okay.
And Domain.com is Ryan Gosling, and they're gonna show you how to get that sexy lady. You know what I'm saying? Which is your domain. Because they got that domain discovery service. If you got a domain name that you want, but it's taken, boom, they're gonna give you a bunch of options. Or you can just get that .net. Because if the .com's taken, get the .net. If the .com's not taken, get them both, .com and .net. Protect your brand. How you like them actions?
I love them
Plus,
actions.
the .net's only $8.99 a year, which is extremely affordable, and you can make it even more affordable by using the coupon code FilmRiot at checkout to get yourself 15% off. How you like that? Huh, Steve?
I love it. Stop calling me Steve. That's rude.
Use the coupon code FilmRiot at checkout, and remember, when you think of domain names, think domain.com. Help you get that sexy girlfriend.
Logo.
And back to work.
Super slap.
Watch the hair, bro.
Next up, we're going to be creating the smoke trails and sonic boom for the flight. Both of these use particular. So again, create a solid and add particular. Move the emitter to be at the feet of your actor, then emitter type to point, direction to directional, then direction speed to 0, X rotation to -71, Y to -15, velocity to 1000, and velocity random to 0.
That feels right.
That feels wrong.
Now twirl open particle, set life to 1, particle type to cloudlet, the size to 5. Moving down, we're gonna twirl open shading, set it to on, natural lux for light fall off, then 1390 for nominal distance, 158 for ambient, and 168 for diffuse. Now I'll just duplicate this and then offset it a bit so we have one coming off each foot.
Whatever.
Now we move on to our little sonic boom thing we got going on here, which again we're gonna do with particular. And this will be done pretty much the same way as the trail, except for a few differences, which you will increase directional spread to 40, velocity to 2000. Then in particle, you'll change life to 0.1, type to streaklet, and size to 11. Now, just keyframe the particles per second to go from 0 to 500 to turn it on, then 500 to 0 to turn it back off. Then copy paste those keyframes and pop them in wherever you want to make that sonic boom boomery.
He's making me nervous.
Then add a null and parent your actor, the trail, and the sonic boom layers to that null, then keyframe the position points of the null to move up the frame over the shot, which will give that look of the character moving even faster than the camera is. Next, I will toss in a flare and a little color grading, then pre-comp everything, increase the size to about 105, alt-click position, and add the expression, wiggle, open bracket, 5, comma, 5, close bracket. And finally, my aspect bars, and we have... a Superman flight effect. Now we still have the takeoff and the rock vibration effect that we do want to show you guys, but we'll have to wait until next week because for today, we're done. So until next time, you can follow my face right here on Twitter, or you can do the Facebook thing if you want, right here. And I'll see you guys next week when I race down the longest runway in the universe to save my baby mama.
I don't know. I didn't know what to do.
You can't put
I
me on
got
the spot
nervous.
like that.
Put me on the spot. I know.
I thought we were starting from the first
I
song.
was doing my own thing. Adorable.
Yeah. You farting from the? Are we farting? Are we starting from the first?
Are we farting?
Are we farting?
Are we farting from the first?
Everyone wants to get fit. Everyone wants to put in the work.
I wasn't feeling it.
No.
I wasn't feeling it.
No.
I couldn't feel it.
No.
It didn't feel right.
No.
It didn't feel right.
No.
No, it didn't feel right.
No.